Football League finds us across the Atlantic in the magnificent Olympiastadion in the German capital of Berlin. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
40-yard line.
On play action, it's Manning. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Number 29. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Manning to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Manning. And he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Manning. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now Manning. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
9 yards. First down, Falcons.
Up the middle they go. It's Turner. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Down from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Turner. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
First down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he stopped immediately there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Turner. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Manning. It's caught by Garcon. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And Manning keeps it himself. And he is going to have the Colts 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. If you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Manning. Over the middle to Garcon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3.
Falcons 3.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Atlanta now coming out on the field. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Here's Ryan. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. Second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Ryan.
At the 43-yard line.
And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Now Ryan. He's got one here. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Wanted a little extra space.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ryan. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts. Conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He finds Douglas complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third
To
down.
throw is Ryan. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 20. And the Falcon first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off for big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Ryan. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy...
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Manning now throwing quickly to the flat. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake. Manning. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete to number
Ball
42.
placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Manning. Got Manning, he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing is Manning. He gives this one to Garcon. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Manning again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
At the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Now it's Ryan.
2nd and 3.
That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now it's Ryan. Quick slant, complete to Turner. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ryan will throw again. A slant to Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Turner. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Ryan to throw. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Turner. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. To throw is Manning. Left side, Garcon. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He looks for Garcon again, and he finds him complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Manning. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 30.
To throw, it's Manning. From left side. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Again, they'll throw with Manning. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here's Ryan. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. White now to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
10 at the 49-yard line.
3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, you want to run up the middle. They can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Manning. It's caught by Garcon. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working from the gun, Manning. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5.
17.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Turner. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7. First down, Atlanta.
They go play action now. Ryan. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Turner. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got Turner. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Now Ryan. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again. Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Ryan now off the bootleg. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Again, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
They're trying to run it here. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts offense have their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throwing is Manning. Over the middle, it's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Manning. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And again, he finds Clark. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs. Now Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. He completes it right side of the lane. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 30-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Turner. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Number 81, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Ryan. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again is Ryan. Out route here, he finds Turner. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Complete to number 6. A gain of 5. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, Turner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
On the keeper, here's Ryan. And he is going to have the Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Up the middle they go. Turner trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Ryan. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcon first down.
6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
To throw is Ryan. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now it's Ryan. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Manning. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
From the shotgun, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play action. Ryan. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 79 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Manning now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Manning to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Manning. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
15 more yards.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Manning. It's caught by Garcon. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Manning. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 85.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Here's Ryan going to fire this out wide. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turn.